This is Alexander McMillan, and this is assignment 2 for advanced web programming. For this assignment we had to create a Snapchat clone using Node.js and OpenCV. The application should display a live feed from the user's webcam and allow them to place an image of a pair of glasses over their eyes and an image of a mustache under their nose. The images should use the OpenCV coordinates and should stay on the user's face as they move their head from left to right. The images should also scale as they get closer and further away from the webcam, and the images should also rotate as the user tilts their head left to right. There is a write-up for assignment 3, so I'm just going to briefly go over the code for this assignment. And server lib roots in the socket.js file. The way I overcame the segmentation fault was basically just dropping the frames per second down to 5. This was supposed to be a temporary solution, and I was going to come back to it if I had time and find a better solution. I will go over this in the write-up. Firstly, we detect the face by getting the frontal face cascade from OpenCV. I don't actually use face detection in the app, but because it was required, it was a requirement for this assignment, I've got it in here. But I could probably remove this and get better performance. Next we use the eye detection from OpenCV, and I'm only emitting the data if it detects 2 eyes, and I also had to make sure the most left eye was the first, or I was getting problems where the glasses were flipping upside down. So if eyes 0 is less than eyes 1, then emit this, else emit the opposite basically. Finally we have the nose detection, and we emit nose data. And let's check the other pages. In client, this is the image folder with our glasses and mustache image, and let's have a look at the HTML file. I've got my bootstrap link up the top, and I've got a couple of custom control switches, and finally I have my 2 images with ID, glasses over and tash over. I've set the visibility to hidden, and finally app.js. All my variables are at the top, and socket.onFrame for displaying the frames from the webcam. Variable glasses, eye check and task check. If glasses box is checked, draw the glasses over the frame. I'm using overlays as the images instead of drawing the images each time we get coordinates from OpenCV. It was quite flickery, so I'm drawing the images and then I'm basically moving them about the screen according to the coordinates and the sizes given by OpenCV. So we save it before moving the original, move the context to where the image should be, and we've got 20% of the eye distance, and up, and 50% up before drawing. The rotation doesn't work very well because it's rotating around the top corner of the images. I can get the rotation to work better by changing the x-axis on the draw context.draw image to -50, and changing the translate. This fixes the rotation, it rotates in the right positions, but when I move closer and further away from the webcam, the images don't stay in their correct positions. So I'll just left this commented out just now. Then we rotate using eye angle, which is below, and then we draw the image at 0 since we have translated to the X and Y position, and the width and height have been tweaked for best results. Spelling mistakes. And then we need to restore the coordinate system of the canvas, and pretty much very similar for the moustache. If tash dot checked, and we'll do the moustache overlay image, and it's called tash overlay, T over, and we will save the context, translate it again, and we will rotate using the same angles as the eyes, because your nose isn't really going to rotate any different than your eyes. And on the socket.on, update the location and angle for the glasses to be drawn, and every time a set of eyes is detected by OpenCV, and we use math.pow, and this is the delta x and delta y. Then we use Pythagoras theorem for distance, and then we do math.sqrt, and then we do the delta y plus delta x, and then we calculate the angle between the 2 points. Atan 2 works from the original to a point, so working out the x and y of IB after a translation of the origin to IA. And this is I angle equals math.atan 2, and that's what we use up here for the rotate. And then we set the X position to be the most right eye and the Y position to be the highest eye. And here are some console logs for some troubleshooting, and finally the socket.on nose function, and just update where the task should be drawn every time a nose is detected by OpenCV. Right, let's run it and see if it works. Full disclosure, the application doesn't work great. Yes, the nose detection likes to find things in the background that looks like noses, which is quite annoying. As you can see, the glasses are following my head, following my eyes. The moustache is staying under my nose as I move, but yeah, if it can't detect the nose or 2 eyes, it sometimes freaks out a bit. But yeah, it's moving. And let's try scaling. Yep, seems to scale fine. And the only thing that doesn't work very well is the rotation, as I've mentioned before. So it does rotate, but that's rotating around the top corner of the images and doesn't really stay in the correct positions. But yeah, seems to work okay. Not great, but not bad. Thanks for watching.